Have you ever had a dream that you just cannot fulfill because you suck? Well, for me, that's a dream of being able to dance. I, for the life of me, just cannot dance. But just because I cannot dance doesn't mean that I should not dance. Now, what if there was a way with which I could technically dance without ever having to move a single muscle? So the way in which I'm going to achieve this is by creating a 3D model of myself and then by animating that model to dance. So first of all, I need to create a 3D model of myself.
I'm going to do that by using a free application called Display.Land, which allows you to take 3D scans of your surroundings and then export those scans as 3D models. So, not only does Display.Land allow you to take 3D scans of whatever you want, it also acts as a kind of social media platform where you can share your scans with other people and view what they have scanned.
So first of all, we're going to scan this teddy bear. Now if you think that this is horrifying, then you should wait for the results because they'll be equally if not more horrifying.
Click on this plus button to start taking a scan. So these dots represent what your camera is actually scanning. As in when you move around your subject, more and more dots of different colors and sizes will appear on your screen, and they will give you a visual reference of what has and has not been captured. A good scan will have a large density of dots that roughly encompass the entire subject. So once we are done with the scan gets uploaded to the Display.Land servers where it gets processed for some time before the 3D model is available for your use. So once the files have finished processing, you can take the link for the files and open them on your computer. As you can see, you can download the model of your scan in the format of your choice. We're going to choose the .obj format files. Once you've downloaded the model, you need a software where you can actually view and edit the model. For that, we are going to use Blender. Blender is a free and open source software for 3D modeling, animation, rigging, simulation, rendering, and more. Once you've got Blender installed, you need to open the 3D model that you just downloaded from Display.Land in Blender. As you can see, the colors on the model are missing. So, all we simply need to do is to change the mode of shading from solid to rendered. You can now see the 3D model of the subject that you just scanned. You can also see that there are a lot of extra areas that have been captured as well, which we do not need. So, we're going to remove them by going in the edit mode. Once we're in the edit mode, we're going to select the areas that we do not need and then we're going to separate them out from the rest of the model. We're going to keep separating these areas out and then deleting them until we are only left with the model of our subject. So now I'm only left with the 3D model of the teddy bear. Now it is time to animate it. For that, we're going to export this 3D model as an FBX file. And now we're going to go to Mixamo. Mixamo is a tool by Adobe that allows you to rig your 3D models in order to animate them automatically. You need to upload the file that you just exported from Blender over here, and then you need to set these points in the model for the auto rigging to take place. As you can see, our model has now been rigged and we can animate this model according to the animation of our choice. I'm going to choose this thriller animation over here. And I'm just going to tinker about with a few of the settings that are present over here on the right hand side. Once that is done, we can now download this animated model for our use. I'm going to choose the FBX file format and I'm going to set the frames per second to 60. Now we're going to import this back into Blender. Once again, we need to change the shading from solid to rendered. I'm going to add a few point sources of light in our scene so that we can see the teddy bear more clearly. Now I'm going to reposition the main camera so that the teddy bear is in view when we render it. After a little bit of tinkering, here is the result. Hit the spacebar to play the animation and there we have it. A dancing teddy bear. Pretty horrifying, isn't it? Now, to export a video of this dancing bear, we need to go to the render tab and set the output directory and the output format. Once this is done, we can start rendering our animation by clicking on Render Animation. This will take some time depending upon the speed of your system, but once this is done, you'll have a video which you can use in whatever way you want.
So now, it is finally time to make myself dance. I'm going to repeat the entire process that I did with the teddy bear for myself.
The reason why I'm wearing such garish clothes is because it helps the app in taking a better scan. For the best results, wear clothes that have a lot of different colors, patterns and texture. Also, taking a scan in the open helps in providing even lighting conditions, which again improves the quality of the scan. And before I forget, in order for character wigging in Mixamo to work, you need to be standing still in a T-pose while you are scanned. After just a little bit of keyframe animation in Blender, this is what I came up with. It's not entirely perfect, but hey, it is streets ahead of any dance that I could ever do. Here's the result.
Well, there you have it. Not only can I now dance, I can dance in any single dance form that anyone can name.